Hello viewers, in today's class we are going to solve one important definite integral, right? So here we have to evaluate the value of this integral from pi by 12 to pi by 4, and the integrand is 8 cos 2x divided by 10x plus cot x whole cube, right? So let us start. So first call this integral as I, right? Now here the integrand may be denoted by f of x, right? So let us take f of x is equal to 8 cos 2x divided by 10x plus cot x whole cube, right? Now here first we will simplify the integrand, and this integrand is a trigonometric function. So let us simplify it by using some basic trigonometric rules, right? So now we can rewrite it as cos 8 cos 2x divided by sin x over cos x plus cos x divided by sin x, right? Because tan x is sin x over cos x and cot x is cos x over sin x, right? Now here we have 8 cos 2x divided by, now here if we take the LCM, we'll have sin x multiplied by sin x, that is sin square x, plus cos x multiplied by cos x is cos square x divided by cos x sin x, right? And this is the cube, right? Now we know that sin square x plus cos square x is 1, so now we can write it as 8 cos 2x divided by 1 over sin x cos x whole cube, right? Okay, so now we know that sin 2x is equal to 2 sin x cos x. So now we can multiply and divide by 2 here. So now f of x can be written as 8 cos 2x divided by 2 over 2 sin x cos x whole cube, right? Because this 2 and this 2 get cancelled and we are left with this expression, right? So now sin 2x is equal to 2 sin x cos x. So here we can write 8 cos 2x divided by 2 over sin 2x whole cube, right? Okay, so now we can take this sin 2x to the numerator. So now we have 8 cos 2x and here we have sin cube 2x divided by 2 cube is equal to 8, right? Now this 8 and this 8 get cancelled and now we are left with cos 2x sin cube 2x, right? Now we can further write it as cos 2x and sin square 2x and sin 2x, right? So now we are splitting this sin cube 2x into two parts. One is sin square and other is sin, right? So this has a special purpose here because when we'll put this integrand over here, then we can make the appropriate substitution, right? So now here we have cos 2x and now sin square 2x can be written as 1 minus cos square 2x, right? And here we have sin 2x, right? Because sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta, right? So viewers, so far what we have done, we have simplified our integrand to this expression, right? Now we'll substitute this integrand, or will replace this expression by this expression, right? And we'll do the substitution. So now we have this integral, and now we can make the substitution here. So let t is equal to cos 2x, right? Because the derivative of cos 2x is present here, that is sine 2x, and there will be an extra factor of minus 2 which will be taken care of here, right? So now dt is equal to minus 2 sine 2x dx, right? Now dt over minus 2 is equal to sine 2x dx, right? So for sine 2x dx we have dt over minus 2, right? So this is one thing. Now here x varies from pi by 12 to pi by 4, so let us change the limits accordingly, right? So when it is x, when x is pi over 12, then the value of t is cos 2x. For x we have pi over 12, so here we have pi over 12, right? So this is cos 2 6, so we have cos pi over 6, which is root 3 over 2, because this is cos 30 degrees, right? And when x is pi over 4, then t is cos of 2 times pi over 4, that is cos pi over 2, right? So here this is cos 90 degrees, so here we have 0, right? So viewers, now this integral takes the form I is equal to, and the limits are from root 3 over 2 to 0, and for cos 2x we have t, and here we have 1 minus t square, because cos square 2x, and for sine 2x dx we have dt over minus 2, right? So now we can rewrite this integral as taking half common, and now interchanging the limits, and here neutralizing this negative sign, so we have 0 to 3 root 3 over 2, and we have t minus t cube, right? And dt, right? So here this negative sign is neutralized by interchanging the limits, because we know that a to b f of x dx is equal to negative of b to a f of x dx, right? Okay, so now we have to solve this integral. So now viewers, here we have the integral I is equal to half, and the integral of t raised to 1 is t square over 2, right? And integral of t cube is t raised to 4 divided by 4, right? And the limits are from 0 to root 3 over 2. Now what we have to do here, we'll substitute the upper limits and the lower limit, and we'll take the difference, right? So now we have half here, and if we substitute here root 3 over 2 square over 2 minus root 3 over 2 raised to 4 over 4, and then we'll substitute 0 here, so 0 square is 0 and 0 raised to 4 is 0, so we have 0 minus 0, right? So this is the expression. Now we have half here, and root 3 square is 3, and 2 square is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, minus root 3 raised to 4 is 9, and 2 raised to 4 is 16, and 16 times 4 is 64, right? So now we have to simply will take the LCM here, and we have 64, 8 8s are 64, 8 3s are 24, minus 64 times divided by 64 is 1, so we have here simply 9, and this is half times 24 minus 9 is 15, and here we have 64, right? So now we have 15 over 128, right? So viewers, the value of this definite integral is 15 over 128, right? So this is how we solve this definite integral.